Spoilers.
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 Spoilers. Spoilers. Spoilers. I like that word.
I thought you might.
Hello everyone and welcome to another Did You Know Debunked. And today we will be looking at this post. Now I'm sure many of you have seen this floating around the internet for years. Now in it, this post suggests that David Tennant and Freema Agyeman didn't know about Jack being the face of Bo until they filmed that scene, implying their shock at this revelation is genuine. Now unsurprisingly, in my attempts to find the source of this original post, it led me back to, yes you guessed it, Tumblr. But what about the truth behind it? Well, it's certainly not true, and to prove it, I would like to welcome special guest stars for this episode, David Tennant, Russell T Davies, and John Barrowman.
Phil Collinson came up to me and said, "You're getting a script for episode 13, it's coming out tomorrow." I said, "Oh great," and he said, "There's something at the end that made me laugh for 20 minutes. And I thought, what else is he talking about? And then of course you come across it.
The face of Bo, they called me. I'll see you.
And I immediately phoned up Russell. I said, when did you put all those pieces together?
I thought of that face of Bo thing. I thought that about a year ago, I think. Just tying up all the strands.
So David kept asking me, kept saying, "Have you read it yet? Have you read it yet?" I'm like, "No, dude, I haven't read it yet." "Why?" And he's like, "There's the biggest surprise in it, and it's gonna..." And I was like, he said, I want to tell you. I'm like, "No, don't tell me. I don't want to know. I want to be surprised." So one lunch break, when the script was finalized, I sat down, I read it, and I literally screamed in my trailer, ran to David's, banged on the door, and he opened the door, and he went, "You read it?" And I went, "Yes, and it's brilliant. I don't believe it." He's like, "It's so cool, isn't it amazing?"
Now that clip comes from a feature on the Torchwood Series 2 DVD box set called The Life and Deaths of Captain Jack. And so unless you really missed the obvious, this quite clearly shows that they were all well aware of this revelation before filming the actual scene. So this is another Tumblr post that you can count officially debunked. And that brings to a close another Did You Know Debunked. As always, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Like, favorite, subscribe, share, it really helps me a lot. Be sure to check out the description below for a link to my Patreon. I'm doing my very first figure animation and you can get involved. There's exclusive content and rewards for those who do so, and funding my Patreon in any way gets your name at the end of my videos. I salute you all, and I will see you with another video very soon.
Very funny that John Barrowman ends up with a big rubber head in a jar. It's going to happen to you, John. Be careful.